Welcome back. Let's talk about that forecast now. We're expecting some potentially dangerously hot weather. Indices in the 100s.
Yes, starting tomorrow all the way through Wednesday, we're talking 100 all the way up to 104, which puts us just shy of heat advisory criteria. So you're unlikely to see, those heat advisories pop up on your phone, but this is the first time we've seen heat of this magnitude so far this summer, and we normally don't see it until closer to mid to late July. So don't let it catch you off guard. Go ahead and take those precautions now so you're ready, of course, when that begins tomorrow. This morning it's already been pretty hot and humid. We've seen temperatures reaching the mid to upper 70s already. Lots of sunshine, which of course means an early start to the sunburn potential as you start off your Saturday. Temperatures will reach the mid 90s this afternoon and will feel like the upper 90s. And this is really even the first time we've seen that this time of year. Only getting hotter tomorrow with heat indices reaching close to 103, 102, 101 respectively Monday and Tuesday. We'll kind of end the stretch reaching one of the hottest of the year so far with 97 for an air temperature Wednesday, 104 for the heat index. Now you'll notice the numbers kind of teeter-tottering back and forth Sunday all the way through Wednesday. This has to do with the air temperature coupled with the humidity factor. So remember, the humidity, what it feels like outside, the heat index has to do with two things. It's the actual air temperature plus a scientific calculation based on what the dew point is and what that makes our skin feel like when we're outside for long periods of time. The higher the humidity, the higher the dew point is, the harder it is for our bodies to sweat and kind of help cool us off, which is why it feels so sticky outside. And you hear us say things like air you can wear, things of that nature. So we're under that high risk for today for the heat risk outlook today. You can see that shaded in the orange color. Then we're under the major risk tomorrow in the red, and that happens again there heading toward Monday. And then if you look beyond into Tuesday, Wednesday, we're in the red once again. And it's not just us that we need to be concerned about. I mentioned earlier in the newscast to try to check on your neighbors, the elderly, kids, of course, more susceptible to the heat, but also don't forget your pets. Now these numbers just show you what the air temperature is, what it can feel like for your pets on concrete and asphalt. But a good rule of thumb, because who can remember these numbers off the top of their head? I'm good with numbers and even I can't. A good rule of thumb is to turn your hand on the backside of your palm, not on your palm, on the backside, to hold it for 7 seconds. If you cannot hold it for 7 seconds, it is too hot for your pup's feet to be on the ground. If you do choose to put them in booties, make sure that they have some kind of hole in them to kind of let the air flow through. You can't use the same kind of shoes that you would for things like ice and snow because it can actually make their feet hotter. You can always talk to your, of course, veterinarian for more information on that, but I did do a story on this last summer, and you can actually find that on our WCNC Charlotte mobile app as well as WCNC.com. If you're trying to get out and about to cool off today, again, lots of sunshine, no rain in the forecast, temps in the mid 90s. We will see a stray shower potential for tomorrow, but really the heat and humidity is going to dominate today, the next few days especially. And then we actually see even more heat as we enter that 10-day forecast time frame. So notice Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we want you to stay weather aware. Again, for the air temperature in the mid to upper 90s, plus the feels like temperatures reaching 100 degrees plus. We do get a small dip in temperatures by Thursday and Friday. But as I look beyond into next weekend, it does look like we'll see another increase and a potentially additional heat wave by next weekend and into the early part of next week.